everybody. This is Oki, Surf and Turf Metal Detecting. It is Friday, October 19th, 2018. Looks a lot different than it did last year, doesn't it, guys? This is the Field of Dreams, and it's in beans for right now, but we just talked to the farmer. Well, I mean by we, this is the annual detecting vacation with the jail digger. So they're gonna have these beans down tomorrow. Right now we're just kind of tickling the edges of this, but this is the Field of Dreams. This is our first stop of the full week of hunting. So I'll get back to you guys when I find something. All right, so since the intro back there, I'm just working this little trail right here where the tractor goes through. Found a buckle, some piece of brass, I don't even know what it is, and here's my first coin of the trip. And I already know it's gonna be an Indian. Right there's the wreath. Right there's the 1 cent that's going to the farmer. It's the 6th generation that his family's ran this land. I can't tell what it is. It's definitely a regular one. I think the earliest coin, the newest coin that I've found out here was 1865. So I'm guessing it's gonna be about an 1865 too. Cool, that's the way to start it. Well, now I'm hunting in this tall grass, and man, I haven't been doing nothing since really that Indian. Just kind of working around that bean field. I can't wait till he takes those beans down. But I found something pretty exciting. I found something that is going to be probably pretty emotional return to the farmer. I've never found, the years I've been over here hunting with Jeremy, I've never found one of these. You guys ready? It's a brass wedding ring right there. That is outstanding. I know it's made of brass, and you guys are probably, that's made of brass, why are you freaking out? You know what? That brass ring meant something to a husband just as much as gold. That's pretty awesome. Still in the grass. Another pretty nice find. A beautiful spinner clip. The design all over that thing. Man, that may be the best one I've ever found in Ohio. Most of them are all bent up and beat up. That's beautiful. Well, day 2. Mr. Jail Digger. Field of Dreams. One of my first decent finds. Look how big that is. That is a broken to a monster crotobell. Dude, that thing is like, if that thing was whole, it'd be like almost the size of a freaking baseball. Dang, that's the age of the stuff we're looking for, though. All right, this is exciting. Jeremy's over there. He dug a nice token in a matron largie. I just got my first token my first coin of the day. I don't know what it is. I know it's not gonna be a buff, and I know it's not gonna be a V nickel. This site's way too old for a buff or a V. What in the world is that? Oh my gosh, what is that? What is that? I think I got a foreign coin or a token. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, United States of America. Dude, I got a... All right, not too far after that 2 cent piece. I got this right here, got a flat button. It's a big flat button, I like them. Man, there we go. So shank's folded over, it is in place, it's just folded over. All right. I got me a large cent now, guys. It wasn't very deep. I popped the shovel up over there and missed it. That is a large cent, for sure. And it's a slick one, I can refill it. Man. Yep, see the 1 cent on the back? That is gonna be a large cent. That's awesome. Oh, I think it's a matron. Well, this is definitely the best day we've had so far. Sun's just peeked behind the trees over there. I can't wait for the farmer to cut the rest of these beans. This is a good way to end my day off. right here with another flat button. Shank's intact. Shank is on. This looks nice. Very nice. That's another flat button. Whoa, wait a second. That may be a tomback. Dude, I think that is a tomback. That's an even better way to finish my day off. Awesome. All right, next morning, we're waiting for the farmer to cut the bean crop, so we came back over here to our cabin site, our largie field as we call it. They mowed yesterday. My first good find is, man, what is going on? Look at that button, concave. Got the shank still on it. That is an old beast right there. That's definitely 1700s. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, I just found a first. Found a ball, but my first ball button. The shank's busted off the back, but that's nice. I'll take that. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! So last night, right at dark, I was off in that grass over there, not too far from here actually, and I found the best Great Seal cuff button, or not Great Seal, General Service cuff button I ever found. And what I just popped out of the hole that was on edge, there was a couple of nails touching, and I pulled it out. You guys, I see an eye. Ooh, baby. Oh man, that is an infantry. Oh, freaking A, dude. Ooh, that's in beautiful shape too. This is the best Civil War era button I've ever found. That's infantry, baby. Yeah. Jeremy was hollering at me, said, hey, I got a cut coin. See, the farmers finally got all this field cut right off the bat. This is my second pass, and that's an 1850. I can see it. I just rubbed that like that. 1850 largie. Woo, baby. Man, this is truly the field of dreams. I just want to tell you guys that right now. Man, I just found, I've only found 2 of these before, but I found one here, and it was a pretty deep one, and it was a really crappy tone. But look at this. It's going to be a seeded. I'm not going to rub it. Looks like 1850 something. Ooh, look at the details on the back. There's like no mint mark. Oh, there it is. 18. Well, the sun's going down on another day. Only have a few minutes left, and it's sad. I wish we could just hunt all night. I got a penny-shaped object. I believe it's going to be an Indian, but it's way out here where we've been finding some tombacks and some old colonial stuff. Yep, it's an Indian. You see the one sitting on the back. Nice, nice Indian. Oh. Maybe it's not so nice. That's pretty toasty looking, but you can see it's an Indian. Shaking.
Might be cat best.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I called it. I was over there. I said, hey, I got a silver signal. I said, I know, no doubt this is silver. And I ran over to Jeremy because I saw some glistening on the inside of this. Look how tiny this coin is. Oh man, let me put it in my hand. Oh, come on, baby.
Right.
Come on, baby. My second silver of the day.
Seeded.
You scratching my silver? Is it seed dime or half dime? It's gonna be a half dime probably. It's so small.
Can't tell the date. It's worn pretty thin.
Yeah. Double seed a day, baby.
That might be a dime.
Just a worn dime?
Yeah, you have to get your other one out and check it.
Oh, man.
Can't see the date either.
Double silver day. Found my seeded right there. Made a couple passes. And I got my second ring for the week. Old brass wedding ring. Sweetness. Look how green that bad boy is. Beautiful. I found a little fancy button. Got some gold gilt still on it. So there's where the shank was. It's a pretty fancy button. Well, my next find next to that little button is a pewter flat button. Now we're talking. Now we're getting into the Colonial. Well, I'm not for sure what this is, but you see how shallow this thing was. Check this out. Now, I've been looking for a heart heel plate for a long time. This is kind of got little tabs on the top, some type of tabs on the bottom, but sweet, man. I'll take it. That's a pretty awesome relic there. If you guys know what it is, let me know. All right, next signal is, man, it was only literally this deep. And I saw a flat button. I was like, ah, cool, I got an old flat button. But I started wiping it off, so here's where the shank was. I think this is something special. This could be the most special button I've ever found. You guys, check this out. It says like an eagle and an anchor and some stars. And it's flat button for sure. Woo, baby. Is this American Revolution or War of 1812? Man, you guys let me know what that is. That is something special. I can officially say that Jeremy and I pounded the heck out of this place. It's almost done. It's yielded some amazing stuff, but just when I thought I was going to go without a signal, I got a flat button. You can see there's some gold gilt still on it. You flip that bad boy over, and look at that. As I was looking up that other button, a naval button, this is what popped up. I can't freaking believe it. Man, you know, I was all bummed out I hadn't found a large cent today. Whew, baby, nuh-uh. This just made my trip right here. Awesome. All right, everybody. Well, it's time for the wrap up. And man, you know, third annual detecting vacation is another one that I'll never forget. Just a hunt of a lifetime again. It seems like it just gets better and better every year. You know, you look at the total finds this year. This is just the best stuff. Had about 30 pounds of garbage that I threw away, and sorted through some of it and gave it to the landowner. He likes the old horseshoes and whatnot, and so we gave him some pretty good stuff there. So here's what we got, and of course I gave away one of the rings. I found 2 wedding rings. So anyway, here's what we got here. So found a lot of firsts this year, so we'll just start up here at the top. This is one of my favorite finds of the whole trip. That is my bell. I've been looking for one of those bells for a long time. Beautiful shape. Pretty cool. Pretty awesome. I went to Ohio this year looking for the top of the thing on my list was a complete crotal bell. Again, 2 years in a row, I found a partial crotal bell. This will be a big one. So I'm not totally disappointed, you know, at least I came back with a piece. Another little bitty bell. That bell is tiny. Tiny, tiny. And different kind of bell, that's more modern. I think that's telephone, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It almost feels like it's made of tomback material, and it is busted like tomback breaks. So I'm not for sure what that is, but sure cleaned up pretty. Got a candle holder. I believe this had a little piece. You hold your candle when you go into the outhouse or whatever. That's a sweet one. I found the little ring before, but I never found this whole piece. So that's comfortable like that. So I'm guessing that's what it was. So I'm really happy about that too. Got some nice collection of complete suspender clips this year. Last year wasn't so good. That was good. Got 3 nice thimbles. And this. You guys see how shiny that is, how beautiful that is. Well, we're sitting around one night. It is brass. And I said, you know what, Jeremy? I said, I'd like to have this thing cleaned up. And he said, oh, I can do that for you, sure? I'm like, yeah. So what you're looking at here is a woman's wedding ring, because it barely goes on your pinky. But it's so beautiful, just polished up perfect. It was nice and crusty like it always is. And what I'm holding here is cool. It's over 200 years old, you know. And that ring meant just as much to a wife as a gold ring does. So I'm really happy to have that. Another watch winder. That's only my second watch winder of all time. That one's pretty crazy. It's got some cool designs on it. Still got a gold gilt on it. These two pieces, I believe, were pieces of rings that got broken. This one you can't really tell, but there's like a bust of a lady on there. I believe that was a ring. And then this, I thought this was a button. It's got a real stone. That's not glass. And that's gold plated, I believe, was the green on there. And I think this wasn't a button. That's not a shank. I'm thinking that was probably some type of ring that a husband may have gave his wife. And that is old as dirt too, is I found tombacks in that general vicinity. Back to a pocket watch. I'm going to have to check my pocket watch from last year, see if that fits on there. I think it could. Some buckles, toe taps. If you guys know what this thing is, this is one of my favorite finds of the trip. I don't know what it is, but it's cool. It's got little things on each end of it. And if you guys know what that is, let me know. It's pretty cool. Part of scissors, old nail, spoon parts, another mystery item. Have no idea what this thing is. Looks like it's had some type of handle on it. I don't know what that is. It looks cool though. Some musket balls, spoon parts, and then we get into our coins. And I'm saving the best for last, so you know, guys. I mean, this is pretty incredible. So I got my 1822 large cent matron. Got my braided hair 1850. Those are only 2 large cents this year. Usually, I think I'm averaging close to 6 large cents a trip. This year I only got 2, but I'm not complaining. Because I did get my second 2-cent piece. And if you guys look at that 2-cent piece, this was just toothpicked. I didn't use anything other than toothpick. 1864. And the cool thing about this coin is this is the first year of the 2-cent piece. The first year. And it was the first coin in American history that says "In God We Trust" on it. So I love it. Happy to have it. My beauty, my best coin of the trip. 1854 with arrows, seeded dime. You know, this is only my second seeded dime that I've ever dug. And look at the condition of that bad boy. It is absolutely outstanding. I just rinsed it off of water. That's all I did. It's got mint luster on it. And my third seeded dime of all time, she's not in that good a shape. She's an 1883, and she is rough. And just pulling it, swinging my pinpointer around in the hole. I scuffed it up just a little bit too, just swinging around the rocks and stuff. And so anyway, that's cool. Next item, these are first for me. I have found a Eagle cuff button, general service cuff button before, but never one like that. That is in beautiful shape. But look at this. This is my dream, one of my dream finds. I didn't think I'd ever find it. That's an infantry infantry button, Civil War button. And then the 3 greatest buttons I've ever dug in my life. So what you guys are looking at, these are flat buttons. You can still see there's gold gilt still on there with the shank busted off. These are all 3 of these. This one's pewter. These 2 are your regular flat button material. And this pewter one, see the tomback style? That one, you can see if you guys can see it, there's a lion on there. And I found that button. That is actually a War of 1812 Newfoundland infantry button. That's an exciting piece of history right there. And then these 2, I know one is the naval, it's a War of 1812 naval button. And what I believe this one is, it's War of 1812. but I haven't been able to pin down the exact. Somebody said, one of the places online said it could be Republic of Texas, but I know there's a 3 stash of buttons. My first ball button. Oops. And you see the shank's still in there. It fell, it dropped down in there. That's pretty cool. Found my first ball button. This button's interesting. I need your guys' help on that one too. You guys see there's a cross on it. So just a regular flat button. Shank's busted off, but there's a cross in the middle of it. I don't know if this is military. I don't know who would wear this kind of button, but it's sweet. I'll take it. Another pewter button, nothing on the front of that. So we're definitely in the 1700s territory, along with these Tomback parts, other miscellaneous old buttons, and then your standard run-of-the-mill flat buttons with your back marks on them. Got some beauties this year. So anyway, that's kind of the finds. That's the best finds of the hunt. Again, outstanding. I met a lot of great people again this year. Jeremy and I made some friendships that'll last forever, and it'll also, years down the road, this is going to be providing us with some pretty awesome spots to hunt. And thanks again to Jeremy for, his friendship and, getting to hang out with him for a week. And it was a blast. And I know he had just as good a time as I did. And I'll never ever forget this. This is pretty special. So anyway, guys, you're probably wondering what this is before I get out of here. This is a porcelain doll arm. And I just put it in there. I never found one. I never found it, but I know it's old. That's before they just had the arms and the feet and the face that was porcelain. Everything else was cloth. So that's pretty exciting. Anyway, well, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you later.